What value required for filtering the elements? Yes, Boolean value is required. Either true or false is required. Yes. Anyhow, we completed some examples also. Filter function is reduced. Now I'm going for map function. I will take it. Write down, ma. Subheading you write. Second one, map function. Very, very easy. You can understand like anything. So let us complete the map function in today. Let us complete the map function and reduce function also. I will go for it. So let us look at that. Let us look at the map function, how it is going to work for you. How the map function is going to work, we are going to see that now. So very, very easy, ma. Suppose there also same purpose of map function, syntax of map function, explanation of map function. See that filtering out the elements, syntax, explanation. Very, very simple. Look at rough work, you take it. For example, I am having one object. One iterable object is there. What is that object? Old cell list. Old cell list. Old cell list I have. This is having some set of values I have. So salaries list, if you feel difficult, sal list I have. What is the sal list? Take a normal example. Normal example. 10, comma 20, comma 30. These are in thousands. 40 and then 50. These are in thousands. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. These are in thousands. Or in rupees or whatever you like it, you take it. Whatever you like. Now, the company decided to give 1.5, some 10.5 or 5.5 hike they want to give. 5.5% hike they want to give it. 5.5% hike to their salaries they want to give it. To their salaries they want to give it. So the company decided to give 5.5. So the 5.5 value should be done with 10, should be done with 20, should be done with 30, should be done with 40, should be done with 50. So the 5.5 should add to the old list of elements, and then new salary list will be prepared. New sal list will be prepared. So new sal list is going to get what? New sal list is going to contain what? New elements will come. New elements will come. So 10,000. So what is that 10,000? Actually, it is going to be 10,000 plus a 10,000 into 10,000 into 5.5 divided by, this is a into, divided by 100, divided by 100. This is called 100. So this is going to become two zeros cancel, 100 into this one, it is going to become 550. It is going to become some 550 or something it is going to become. So 10,000 plus 550, it is going to become what? It is going to become the new value. For example, assume that 10,000, 550. Right? Like that, I will get y, result y. Like that, x, y, z result will come. L, K, M, N will come. Each element of this old list will be performed some operation, and then we are getting the new elements. Otherwise, you feel difficulty. You take in terms of rupees, ma. You take in terms of rupees. Company decided to give rupees to hike they want to give it to this old list, old salary. So what is the salary will become? Tell me quickly. 10 will be added with what? 2. What is the salary will become? 12. Next is going to become what? 22. Next is going to become what? 32. Next is going to become 42. Next is going to become what? 52. This is called new list is coming. New generated list this is. New generated list is coming. This is called old list. Old list. This is called old list. So old list mapped to new list. Old list is mapped to new list based on some condition. Sir, how to do this kind of thing? This can be done by the concept of map concept. It is going to be map. One more example. One more example. Some LST is equal to I'm having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are my elements. Now I want to prepare immediately square list. I want to prepare squares of the given list. Square list I want to prepare. Tell me what is the square list, please. Square list, please. 4. Come on. 9. Next what? 16. Next what? 25. Next is what? 36. This is a square list. I want to get it. Come on. What happens? Others are not responding. So 4, 9. This is called a new list. This is called a new list. What about this is called old list? So old list is mapped to new list. Old list is mapped to new list. This can be done by the concept of what? Map function we can call map function. What the map function says? To the map function, what you will pass? What you will pass? You will pass one function. What is that function name? Square. What is that? Square is a function name. What are you passing? LST you are passing. LST. What is that? Each value of LST is passing to square. Sir, what is a square, sir? It is a function. It is a function. How do you do it? Def square. I will take x. I will take x. And I say what? Return. I'll say x star star 2. X star star 2. Dear students, x star star 2. What is going to be? One obj will come. Start the flow. What is the value of LST? First value of LST. Come on, everybody. Those who are interacting, those who are active. What is the first value of LST? 2. Sending to whom? Come on, like yesterday. Sending to whom? Square. What is the value of x? What is the value of x? Value of x, you tell me. 2. Written x into x to the power of square. Exponentiation operator. Old value. Obj is going to contain what? Obj is going to contain value called what? 4. Come on, next value of LST. What is the next value of LST? 3. Send to whom? Square. What is the value of x? What is the value of x? 3. X into 2. 3 square. It's 9. 9 is written. Written I am saying you see. Written 9. So 9 is coming. Next value of 3, please. 4. Sending to whom? Sending to whom? Square. What is the value of x here? 4. Written 4 into 2. It's going to be 16. Returning that value. 16. Next value. Return. Next value of LST. 5. Sending to whom? Square. What is the value of x? What is the value of x? 5. 5 square. Return. It is going to be what? 25. Next value of LST. Next value of LST. 6. Sending to whom? Square. What is the value of x? 6. 6 square. Return. That is called 36. Do you have any more elements here? Do you have any more elements here? No. So this is done. Now, dear student, without my help, 36 this is 36. Without my help, you tell me yesterday, if you remember me, OBJ is of what type? Here, variable name is called what? OBJ. Of which type? Yesterday, which type? Filter. Dear students, you tell me, here OBJ is of what type? Excellent. Super students. Map. What type, ma? Map type it is. So this map type need to convert into what type? If I print this OBJ, you are getting the memory address that is in hexadecimal format. I have to convert into which type? Either list I can convert, tuple I can convert, set I can convert. Any type you can convert. Dear students, will convert into what? SQ list, square list is equal to, come on, list of what? List of what? OBJ. Now I will print that. So print of what? SQ list. So this output will be coming. Is it clear or not? Is my concept is clear or not? Is it clear or not? Yes. Perfect. Yesterday we did filter function. Yesterday we did filter function with anonymous functions with normal functions. So yesterday our class we did with anonymous function, normal function. Have you done or not? Have you done like that or not? Yes, we did, ma. We did. Let me go to the map here. Let me show you the example first. Let me show you the example quickly. Example. Others. I will take Python. Dear students, now I'm writing map example one dot py. Do you know how to read the elements? Do you? Very good, ma. Malesh. Very good. Do you know how to read the elements dynamically? Do you know how to read the elements dynamically? Yeah, yes, you know. Sir, I forget, sir. Please tell me how do you do it? Old LST, old LST is equal to, old LST is equal to, tell me, I'm taking int of x of what? For x in, input of, dot, split off, split off, split off. I said, this is called list comprehension. List comprehension. Yes. Then I will say here, enter number of integer values. Enter integer values. Enter integer values dynamically. Dynamically. Separated by, separated by, separated by what? Space. What is the delimiter here, ma? Space. Already we understood yesterday. Very good. Yes. Old list is prepared. OLD. Old list is prepared. Okay. Now I'll apply map function. Obj is equal to, see how easy it is. What is this? Square. I will write the square, comma, old list, ma, old list. I will go to old list. So square function, let me define def square of x, return x star to exponentiation, right? Simple thing. Then I will do it here, print of, see this one, type of obj is equal to, comma, type of obj. First you see this. Now I'll save my code, save the code. See this, go to special function, yes, done. Map example 1.py. I'll go to my command prompt. G:/cd, say kvr python 4 p.m. say special functions. Yesterday I kept in functions, now I kept outside of the functions. I say map dot example. What is happening? Some line number 12, line number 10. What happens? What happens? Okay. Okay, fine. Square bracket one is missing. Okay, done. Enter integer values dynamically separated by space. Now I'll say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are my values. Old list not defined. Old list is OLD. Okay, spelling mistake, ma. OLDST. No problem. Okay, understood. Now these are the values. See that? What is the type of OBJ, ma? Map. We got it. So spelling mistake. Okay, done. So now I need to go for this map object is there, na? I will directly convert it. So can I write directly here? Can I write directly here, ma? SQ list is equal to SQ LST is equal to, come on, list of. Can I write like this? Can I write like that? Did you understand? Like yesterday's class only. Print of, right? I am saying that some list, some elements I am writing 50, and I am writing here print of original list. Print what? Original list is equal to dot format of old LST. Next I will take it here, new LST, new square list is equal square list is equal to, I am writing here, square list is equal to SQ list. It is SQ list. SQ list. I got it. SQ list. So see this now. Coming to the point back. Coming to the point back. Done. Enter the elements here. I got the result. See the result of it. I got the result. So ultimately we got it this point. 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25, 6, 36, 7, 49, 8, 64. You enter whatever the elements you want. Suppose I will enter only like this. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 9, 16, 5. So I got it. This is by using what function? This is by using normal function, anonymous function. Normal function and anonymous function. This is called what? Main program. So we want to do it with what? Anonymous function we want to do it. Same thing. I will copy this. See students. Copy it. New program I will take it. Others I am taking. Others I am taking. This is called others. Now see the Python code here. Very, very simple. Map ex1.py. Main program I am writing here. Old list is there. Instead of writing this entire logic, we will remove this logic here. Map example 2.py. We will say original list is equal to here. In place of this, lambda functions I will write it. Anonymous functions I will write it. What is my function name? Lambda x is equal to colon. I will write x into x star 2. That's it. Automatically lambda functions will return the value. Automatically lambda function will return the value. Old value. Then done. So come to the point of it. Return that x. So old list is going to be available here. Okay now. So take care about the bracket here carefully. Done. Now print is this. Lambda. Okay. LAM. Okay. Lambda x. So coming to the point back, execute this. Coding is reduced. So here you come to it. There directly I will say map example 2.py. Map example 2.py. In special functions I will save my example. Out of that, schema map example 2.py. So I will get it. So see the values 12, 13, 14. Enough. 14. So I got the result as what? 14, 12, 144, 13, 169, 14, 196. Is it understandable, ma? All of you? Is the code is clear? One is a normal function. One more is the anonymous function. Very good. Coming to the concept level. Map function. What is the map function? Map function is the purpose of map function. Look at it. 1 minute you look at. The purpose of map function is that. The purpose of map function is that. The purpose of map function is that to generate oblique create a new list instead of new list, new iterable object from the existing iterable object by applying what? By applying existing elements of iterable object, iterable object to a particular function, to a particular function. That's it. What is the particular function here? Lambda function. Iterable object is what? This is an existing iterable object applying to a particular function, generating the new iterable object. Who will do that? Map object. Very powerful feature. If you do with normal programming, now I have to do at least 15 to 20 lines. I have tried it. Squaring is concerned, a new list is required. Old list is concerned, another list is required. We need to append each and every time. That is a so fishy level logic. It's a difficulty. So the purpose of main function, the purpose of map function is that to generate or create a new iterable object from existing iterable object by applying existing elements of iterable object to the particular function. This word has to be repeated as it is. Don't add your own English. It is my advice for everybody, dear students. Now I am going for, sir, syntax, sir. Syntax you explain, sir. Syntax. See, sir, syntax, how easy it is. Variable name is equal to, variable name is equal to, variable name is equal to map of, what is that? Function name. Map function always takes two inputs, sir. Map and then what? Iterable object. Iterable object. Sir, what is this name, sir? Very simple, amma. Variable name. I will give you explanation here. Variable name. I'm writing existing point. I will take it. Variable name is an object of what here? I shown you just now. Map. Map. So one more thing is this third and fourth point I will add here, taking add automatically. This the function name can be a normal function or anonymous function. Iterable object can be either sequence type or list type or set type or dict type. Sir, what is the functionality of this one, sir? Second point. Just now I told you now, what is the functionality of filter function? Filter is one predefined function which is used for filtering out the elements of any iterable object by applying to the function. The execution behavior of filter function is that if the function returns true, then the filter element will be filtered. If the element returns false, the element will not be filtered. Same thing here. Map is a predefined function. Simple. Map is a predefined function. Okay. What this function is doing? The execution behavior of what? Map function is that it applies each element of iterable object to the given function, to the specified function and generates new element, new iterable object. Generates new iterable object based on the logic we write in the functions. Based on the logic we write in function. That function can be normal function. Or anonymous functions. So we prepared the concept based on our programming only. The function can be either normal function or anonymous function. You see, normal function logic is squaring. Lambda also same. Whatever it might be, the concept logic remains same. But we need to be acquainted with the new features of the programming. Once you learn old features, we will not fit for anything else, students. Please keep in mind. So map function concept is clear. Is the map function concept is clear? Please share once. Please, all of you, please share with me the views, the things which you understand or not. Yes, ma, clear. Very nice. Absolutely clear. Okay, very nice. Okay. Very perfect, ma. Write down now. Map you write down. So anywhere spelling mistakes are there, we will check it out. I will do first example, second example, third example also I will give you. That time you will see that. Satyam Sharma is asking difference between filter and map. So there is no relation first of all between filter and map. So you have to clear knowledge is there. Filter function returns either true or false. True means filtering, false means not filtering. There is no relation between these two. This map function is generating a new list from existing list. That is the functionality already I explained very clearly. Yeah. So, yes. See, I told already anonymous functions when to use and normal functions when to use. Again, if I go to that place, it is a difficult. Okay, please write down. Please read the old notes first. Without reading the existing notes, if we come to the class, it is very difficult, dear students. Normal functions when to use, anonymous functions when to use, I said clearly. If I want, I will put the question in the class. So normal functions will be used for what purpose? Can anybody can answer it? Normal functions can be used for what purpose? Right. Very good. Kaushal Tata. Good. Yes. More than one operation, more than one time if you want to use it. For repeated times. Anonymous functions will be used for what purpose? Yeah, long time purpose. Anonymous functions is for what purpose? Yes, instant operations. Instant operations. I told already what is instant operation very perfectly in my class. Very good. Perfect. Right up. So maybe missing the class or maybe some problem. Then only the doubt will come, Mama. Right up. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Dasu Rachana. Yes, you can. You can. Ganesh. Ganesh K. Switch off your video. Ganesh K. Switch off your video. Ganesh K. Switch off your video. It's not roaming here and there, I think, so outside. Yeah, King, absolutely, you can. Right, Ma? Finished? Huh? Now I'm opening the example one. If anybody is missing the concept of functions here, Mr. Venkatesh or somebody is asking, can we attend the 6 o'clock? You can attend the 6 o'clock batch, Ma. In 6 o'clock batch, operators are going on. Operators are going on. After that, loops will come. After that, what functions will come? It's recently started. Right. So coming to the point back, it is finished. Next example, you write it. Example, you write it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept which will accept which will accept list of integer values, list of integer values and and square all the values of list, 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 right? With a normal function you write, with a normal function, with a normal function you take this. Now you take this example. Next, rewrite the above program. Rewrite the above program. Rewrite the above program. Rewrite the above program by using rewrite the above program by using anonymous functions. Okay. Next. Okay. Fine. Fine. Next screen with the iterable object with the lambda expression species. Yes. Right, ma, complete it. Okay, completed. Next, I will go for different lists are there. Different lists, which is very, very important. Yeah, once I'm observing this chart window, one of the student is asking maybe the name. I just messages are scrolled up. Sir, tell one example on dict with map. Yes, ma. Just scrolled up that message. I've seen just now. I'll tell you that. Don't worry, ma. I will tell you that. Dict with map. I will tell you. No, don't worry about it. Yashwant, I told you already, ma. When you are absent in yesterday's class, I cannot show you in the middle of the class. I will show you in the last. Already I shown you one day. Last moment I will show you that. Okay. In the middle, there are so many people are writing now. How can I show, ma? How can you expect it? Last 15 minutes I will show you. I called you one day. I shown you now like that. Right. So let us go to the next part. Next part I want to go for it. Now let us watch this next concept I am going for. So the next concept is, so list is containing only one list you are taking and passing to one normal function or this. Now I may be passing two functions two lists I will pass it. Three lists I will pass it. Four lists like that. Any number of lists you can pass it. Another example I am going to introduce. So let us look into that. So I hope that everybody done. Now I am going for one more example. Map example 3. Map example 3. See that. Map example 3.5. Map example 3.5. See ma. LST1 is equal to some elements I am taking here. LST1 is 10, 20, 30. This is my elements. Then LST2 is equal to 1, 2 and then 3. This is another type of list. Another type of list. Now my requirement is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is my another list. Now I want to add these two lists. Want to add these two list objects. So you can do normally means it will take lot of process for you, lot of lengthy of the code. What we do is some list is equal to list of what we do, map of, I will take function name as well as iterable object. Here lambda can go for normal function also, but I'm going for what? Lambda. Now what I'm taking, two lists are coming, two lists. What are those? What are those now? X comma y colon x plus y. What is that x? First element list. What is that y? Second element list. Comma LST1 comma LST2. It's important, quite important. LST1 comma LST2. LST1 comma LST2. So LST1, first element of LST is going to x. Second element LST2 is going to y. So LST1 elements. LST1, first element of LST going to x. Second element first element of LST2 is going to y. X plus y. Adding it and keep it into the sum list. That is a 10 plus 1 is 11. Next, second element of LST2 is 10 will be in x. Second element of LST2 is called 20 in x, 2 in y. 20 plus 2 is 22 will be in sum list. Third element of LST1 is in x. Third element of LST2 is in y. That is 30 plus 30 and 3. 33 is coming to sum list. Okay, done. Since it is equal sizes are there, no problem. So one may contain extra, one may contain less. One may contain extra, one may contain different sizes of list is there. That time, do you know what is happening? Map function will take equal elements list only. It neglects the excess elements list. It neglects the excess elements. Are you understanding? I will show you that part also for you. That part also I will show you. So, if it will consider whenever you pass a 2 list or 3 list or n number of list, it will consider equal number of elements only will be mapped. it won't consider the excess list elements for you. It will not take the excess elements in the list. It will consider equal elements list only. So look at that. Here I am taking printing of what? Print list one elements. List one elements. List one elements is equal to dot format of LST1. Next I will take LST2. List two elements is equal to LST2. Next some list elements. Sum list. Sum of elements of LST1 and LST2, and LST2 is equal to, I am taking sum list, these sum list elements are going to come. So let us save this code. Then 3 out of that, coming to this, then example 3. So coming to that 3 sum list, LIST, okay, spelling mistake. Coming to this place, it's not sum, it is 3.py. So see that elements here, 11, 22, and then 33. You can take even different elements also. This is in the case of it, same type is there. Now I am taking 4, 5, 6, 7. Different sizes are there. That time you see what is happening. Even though it is containing, these elements will not be considered at all. Now you take this side here. I have only 2 elements here. I'll take 30 and then 40 and then 50, 60 like that. 50, 60 like this. Now let us follow that. It was taking only these elements. Only 2 elements are considering here. Rest of the elements will be simply reduced. If you want to do normal coding, it will take lot of time. So that's why we are going to prefer map function, right? So apply relevant things we need to apply. Irrelevantly, if you want to apply, it will become a difficult for you. So understand relevant discussion to be done. So one unusual concept is coming to apply on this type of thing, means it is not at all working first of all. Okay, first listen while I am explaining carefully. Write down that. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Mr. Raj Singh, mute your video. So coming to the point back. Write down. Write a Python program. Mr. Raj Singh. Video is you are on. So write a Python program which will add the contents of two lists. Which will add the content of two lists. The contents of two lists with the map function. In the bracket you write, the lists may contain different sizes of elements. Different sizes of elements. Right, ma. Now you take this code. So different sizes of elements are there. Here you have different sizes of elements. Write down this. When I am explaining question, what are you doing, ma? Write a Python program which will add contents of two lists, which will add contents of two lists, which will add contents of two lists. By using map function, by using map function, by using map function in the bracket, list elements of list, elements of list, elements of list, elements of list can contain can contain can contain different sizes of elements, different sizes of elements. Right. So coming to the point of it, this is done. I want to go for next. This is called a map function. Maybe same elements or different elements, we printed their results. Maybe having same size or different size, the elements are just printed. Now we want to go for, it's not one day topic. Wherever I require the concept to be done, we will go for list and filter very regularly. They are going to come across. Now I want to go for reduce function. I want to introduce a reduce function. I want to introduce. So reduce function, I want to go for it. So let us go to the next one. Write down. Subheading you write reduce function. Reduce function. Reduce function, we want to go for it. So coming to the point of it, reduce function here. Look at ma. The name itself says reduce function can do what we need to understand. Consider as we understand the functionality of map function, as we understand the functionality of filter function, like that we need to understand the functionality of reduce. Let us move forward. Let us move forward to the paint screen. I just want to take up one small demonstration regarding the elements of reduce function, how it works internally. So consider one element. So actually these functions are all of them are going to be working on the elements. Let us take, this is called a list of elements. List of element. Considering LST is equal to or set is equal to LST. LST is going to be a topmost data type in the entire Python. So most of your applications will be coming. Of course, depends on the requirement. Data type must be taken in. So irrelevant to the concept, if you select the data type, it is a problem. So LST is equal to, suppose I am having 10, 20, 30, 10, and then 40, and then 50, and then 20. These are my elements. These are my elements. Somebody is asking, find the biggest element among this. Find the biggest element among this. There are a lot of logics are there to do this kind of things. There are a lot of logics are there which we already told in the class also. We can find max function you can apply. Even I told you in the class. You can find main function. You can use min function. You can use lot of other function. You can sort that, and sorting after that you can apply the last function. We might be discussed in the class. Sorting, when you sort it, what is happening? Last element is called highest and the first element is called lowest. Like that we can do. But there is a restrictions are going to come out. Don't use max or don't use min or don't use anything. Do with a reduce function. How the logic will be done. How the logic will be done. So find max. If you want, you can find min also. Depends on the condition we use it. So all these elements reduced to one element only. Reducing to one element. These many number of values reduces to one element. Reduces to one element. Find max element. How do you do this? How do you do this? We are reducing to one element. How to do this? For that, the working functionality I am just telling to you. Just to try to follow. Just to try to follow. Look at this. So here I am saying, first element need to be taken, second element need to be taken, and third element need to be taken. Listen carefully the process, because it's a very frequently asked question. Internal working process of reduce function. Reduce function. So first element, second element, how many number of elements are there? That many number of elements to be taken. So I will take each element here. First let me fill up this 10. Next I will take 20 here. Next I will take 30 here. Next I will take 40 here. 40 here. Next I will take 50 and 60. 10, 20, 30 and it is 10. Okay, 1 minute. I will take 10. Next is 20. Next is 30. 30. Next is 10. Okay. I will take the element here called that is 40. Next is called 50. One more element is called 40. One more box I will take it. How this working functionality? 40. Yes, 40. So how we are going to find? First first repetition process, beginning process. First two elements will be considered. first two elements will be considered, and we write the logic also. We will write the logic also. How to write the logic? In the function, we will write that. How that logic will be done, we'll take care. So in the big problem, when big problem is given, we will pass first two values. And in these two values, we will be getting one max value. So let us take this as x. Let us take this as x ma. And let us take this as y. You already know how to take bigger from these two. Bigger from these two. Already we wrote a logic also. X, if x greater than y, else y. That is a ternary operator. We already used in our case class also. So in this case, find the biggest among these two numbers and keep the biggest into x. Keep the biggest into x. 10 and 20. First, from the list, first two elements will be sent in the first time that are kept into x, y. Find among these bigger one and keep the result into x. What is the result here coming? Tell me. What is the result coming? What is the result coming? Result is called 20. Biggest is 20. Where this 20 kept in? Where this result is kept in? Where this result is kept in? X. X. Beginning two values are sent x and y. Beginning this 10 and 20, x and y. Next, we find the biggest among these two. Result will be kept into 20. Okay. Next, do you know what is happening? Next element will be considered. Next element will be considered. What the next element is considering? Next element is considering 30. That is called what? Y. That is called y. Next element, this value will be shifted to the y value will be just going to this place. Y is receiving the new element. Next time, second time it receives only one element because the biggest element was kept into x. So every time you'll get x and y, but x is containing the bigger element, y is getting the new element from the given list. So x and y, biggest will be applied again. What is the biggest among these two? What is the biggest among these two? 30. 30. Where is the 30 will be kept in? Where is the 30 will be kept in? X. X. This is called x. It is called x. Okay. Next, this will become y. What is the y value becomes? What the y value becomes? Y value is going to contain 10. 10. So this 10 and then this will be taken into that. This will be taken into that. So the among these two again bigger one will be considered. Bigger one will be considered. What is the result here? 30. 30. 30 will be containing what here? 30 will be containing x. X. Done. Next again what is happening? This 40 and this 30 will be considered. This 40, this 30 will be considered. So here this is y is becoming, y is shifted to next. So that line indicates striking of y. Biggest among these two will be considered. Biggest among these two will be considered. What is the biggest here? 40. 40. What it is called? Where it is kept in? X. What is the y now? Y will be what? This place. So considering this. So here it is going to be, biggest element is called 50 here. 50 here. So 50. So what is this 50 is going to be called as? X. X. Then next is called what? 40. Last. Of course, it was shifted. It was shifted here. Now this y is again shifting now. This y is again shifting now. Y is here. Y. This y is shifting. Now this 40, this 50 will be considered. This considered. This value, biggest among these two, is called 50. So it reduces to what? It reduces to what? Now biggest among these two, maybe 50 or 40. Condition is what? 50 is the biggest and x is equal. X is going to be, and x is bigger. Written x. Here I am saying written x. Written x. So that x is called which element? That x is called which element? That x is called which element, ma? Biggest element. So depends on the logic we write. We can written either biggest element or lowest element also we can write. So tell me, reduce function is reducing the list of elements to a single element. List of elements to a single element. So all these elements are, we can't, even if you take max element, even you take max function, even you take max function, internally what is happening? This type of process will be considered. Whether you take max function, whether you take max function or you take sort function, internally reduce function is internally executing. So in the max, finding the max element, two elements will be considered at a time. Find the biggest among them, and it is result is kept into that. And with that result and then next element, this process will be continued until all elements will be completed. Until all elements will be completed. So we can take minimum also. Depends on the condition we take, we will do it. So we will find out both max and min. So tell me the functionality of list, functionality of reduce function. Reduce function is used for obtaining the single element, from the given list of elements, obtaining the single element from the given list of elements. So we can also say this function, reduce function, is used for reducing or obtaining a single result from the sequence of elements by applying to the function. So I hope that this diagram is clear. Is this diagram is clear? Is this diagram is clear? Yes. So we will come to the function place here. Function place we will come across. So let us come to the function place. Here we will write it. Here I am going to take up the function. So reduce function purpose I am writing. So the purpose of, see carefully, the purpose of reduce function, the purpose of what? Reduce function is that what we are going to do is that to obtain single element or result, single element or single result from the list, from the iterable object, by applying to a function, by applying to the function. Now what is the syntax, sir? Syntax. Now we are going to talk about the syntax. Now tell me syntax I am going to tell you. So look at that syntax. Variable name is equal to reduce of function name, comma, what we need to pass? Iterable object. This is the one we need to pass it. And one thing you remember from now onwards, once first time you are getting that. Now, of course, this reduce function is one of the predefined function we said. Where is this reduce function is there? And we already beginning we discussed it. All the predefined functions are belongs to dash. All the predefined functions are belongs to what? In the beginning case, yes, module. We discussed in the beginning only. In the beginning concepts we tested. Module. In the C language we call it as a header file. In Java we call it as a packages. In the Python we call it as a module. Only Jyotirma is saying that answer. Rest of them are maintaining silence. In the beginning, you open your notes. Python provides a big APIs. Rich set of APIs are provided. Sir, what is an API? API is a collection of modules. Each module contains variables, functions, and classes. We shown some modules also. Calendar module, math module, C math module. Some modules I told in the class. So we are trying to say here, the concept is very, very simple. The reduce function, I'm saying that the reduce function today, first time you are using that, the reduce function belongs to the reduce function present in or belongs to whatever it is, present in a predefined module called next concept is that only modules concept we are entering. Module called FUNC tools. Function tools is the name of the what do you call module. So when I am using reduce function, definitely you must import what function func tools. You must import func tools. Otherwise, you will get a error. So, but other thing, map or filter, they are belongs to by default one module will come. What is the default module name which I said you? What is the default module name? Forget. So that is called built-ins. Built-ins is the default module name. Builtins. Okay, anyhow, module concept is coming now. There we are going to come across. Built-ins, yes. Built-ins module is going to come across. Now coming to the point of it, variable name, reduce the function name, comma this. So what is this working functionality? I will explain. And moreover, I'm going to say here, variable name. Can anybody can say? Previously, variable name is called what? One is a filter object. One more is called what? A map object. What is this variable name? Can anybody can say? Can anybody can say? Belongs to what object? Belongs to what object? Okay, good, good. So all of them are saying reduce, reduce, reduce. So it is a wrong answer. It is a wrong answer. Now, reduce function is leaving the element to many elements or only one element? Is it leaving to many elements or only one element? Only one element. So definitely that element can be what? Only one element. Who will store only one element? Which data types can store only one element? Which data type can store only one element? Either int or float or bool or complex or str, maximum str. So the variable name can be any fundamental data type or str, not map or not reduce object what you expected. So you need to think about it. So here I'm writing. So if I go to explanation, if I go to an explanation, I'm talking here. What is that now? I'm talking about variable name. Variable name can be variable name can be either fundamental data types, fundamental data types, fundamental data types, and str. It can be fundamental data type or str. So it won't be other kind of things. We don't return any list kind of thing because it is leading to a single element. So how the reduce function? I will write the reduce function functionality. First listen it. Function name can be, that is a old story, either normal function, So either normal function or anonymous function or lambda. You can call anonymous also called as lambda function. And iterable object can be any sequence, that is called what? Sequence. You can call it. Who is that person is just taking that video? It is a disturbance on my screen. It is coming. So when we say once, they are not understanding, I think so. So daily that disturbance is coming on my screen. So why that problems unnecessary? So are we coming to disturb the class or what? Really, some of the students' behavior is not at all good, because I don't know what is the nature of it. I told so many times, right? So not good. Understand it. So it depends on once we say, if you don't listen, it all depends on how you behave it. So let it be, not a problem. So if I get disturbance, I will be removing that definitely. Iterable object can be either sequence or list or dict type. So don't worry about this dict type. Relevant to the example, we will go for using it. Okay, right. Next, I'm going for functionality, working functionality of what? Working functionality of reduce function. How reduce function will work out. So first you take up to here, then I will go for the reduce function functionality. Write down up to here. Example we will see. First we will write the reduce function. Concept you write. After that, we can keep a subheading. First, you complete that. Working functionality of reduce function. If I have only like other batches only 10 to 15 or below 50, I need not to worry about it. I can see who is doing what, because I have more number of students, 240, 250 plus. So it's difficult to monitor. So after you come to that line number 52, if you say, then I will write the working functionality by explaining each step with you. Okay, good. So now if we can complete within 10 seconds, I will start the working functionality. So you have seen the diagrammatic representation. First, how many elements are considered? Okay, completed. I am waiting. Yeah, I am waiting only, not going. After you write, I will start my explanation. No problem. Okay, ma. Now first look at the diagram once. Yeah. Now I am going for the diagram. You see, in the first step, see students, because the same steps I will write even in the code also, even in the working process also. At first step, first two elements of sequence are picked up. First two elements of sequence are picked up. That is 10 and 20 will be picked up. Put it into X and Y. And result is obtained. That is 20. Because our logic is max element. If it is a min element, I will take 10 also. Max element, that's why 20. That second step, next step, what to apply? Apply to the same function. Apply to the same function. In what way? In such a way that previously obtained result will previously obtained result will be in X. And next, just a succeeding element in the list. Just a succeeding element is called what? 30. Just a succeeding element and result will be obtained. That previous obtained result plus a succeeding element in the list. That is 20 and 30 result is obtained. Again, the result element and the next succeeding element of 30, that is called 10. This process will be continued until all elements are over. Again, I will repeat. At the first step, first and second steps only important. Rest of the steps will be first and second steps only. First two elements will be picked up and result obtained. That is called 20. Next step, what do we do? Next step, apply to the same function in such a way that previously obtained result and the number just succeeding to the second element. Just succeeding to the second element is what? 20. That is called what? 30. First element, second element considered. We got it. Just succeeding to second element means 30. 30 and 20 will be done. That is called 30 is coming. This process will be repeated. This process will be repeated until all elements are reduced to one element. Is the steps are okay? And final result must be returned. Is it understandable? If I write the steps, again I will explain with the steps. Because this much of working level of flow we did not understand previously. That's why it is a little difficult for you. Okay. Even if I don't cover this, because compulsory this question will come. So now I am writing. You also write down along with me. So I will start again explaining to you. At first step, write down. At the first step, first two elements of iterable object are picked up, and the result is obtained. No hurry at all. Understand. At first step, first two elements of iterable object are picked and the result is obtained. Second, next step is to apply. So result is obtained. We have the list now. Next step is to apply the same function in such a way that previously obtained result, that is called one element. So need to pick up two elements at a time. One first element pick up is what? Previously obtained result. And next succeeding element of iterable object. Succeeding element of iterable object. And the result obtained again. That's it. First time we are picking two elements. Result obtained. Second time what is happening? Previously obtained result, succeeding element of iterable object. Apply to the same function. Result obtained. Third time same, fourth time same, sixth time same, seventh time same, all the time same. But what is different? What is that? Now I can write. This process continues. I'm writing. This process continues. This process continues. This process continues. This process continues till no more elements are left. Till no more elements are left in the iterable object. No more elements are iterable in the iterable object. This process will be continued. That is, 1 and 2 steps will be continuing. Actually, the second step will be continued until no more elements are left out. And the fourth one is what? Finally, what we do? The final result, the final result, the final result returned. The final result must be returned. Final result must be returned. Yes. Final result must be returned. Map is easy to understand, and map filter is also easy, but this is little or logic wise, it's good. Yes, Mallesh, good. Yes. All are easy when we read. All are easy when we read. Yes, ma. Raj Singh is he has video on. Yes, ma. Okay. So working functionality of reduce. Working functionality of reduce. Do you know one thing? Once we remove from this meeting, you cannot join again. That's very difficult. That's why don't come to that stage. Okay, fine. Coming to the, this is called what? Working functionality. Next we need to go for what? Next we need to go for what? Example. Example. Write down example. There only you write example. Program I will tell you, ma. Don't worry. I will tell you the program. First we need to go for this example. After the example, we will go for the program. Find 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 max element. Find the maximum element. Find the maximum element from the list of given numbers. 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 Draw the diagram. You write draw the diagram. So their working functionality you can understand. In interview also you need to explain with the diagram so that they can understand. Because definitely this type of sentences, if you want to repeat, you must be good in English first of all. Whether that steps will come in your brain that time or not, I don't know. At least with the diagram you can able to understand. You draw this diagram as it is. Take LST. As it is, you take LST. Yes, ma. Naveen, I will give one more example, ma. Don't worry. I'll give one more example. Don't worry. I will give you. List is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Find max element. You write this process. Okay, Chandrabhushan is asking me, sir, please open your video for 5 seconds. We all want to see you once. Okay, you want me to see? You did not see an offline class, ma? You did not see me in offline class? Okay, Chandrabhushan, I am not saying anything, ma. No problem. Even if I am a student, I want to see my sir also. Okay. So you did not see me in offline class? Okay, did not see. Okay, no problem. Okay, you are directly online students. No problem. We one day at the last 15 minutes, one day we can open all our videos. I also want to see you, which student is what. But 250 plus students are there means it is difficult. So at least one day we will have some interaction with each and every person. No problem, but not now. But I will on my video, no problem. But we will give first preference to the subject. Okay, no problem. Chandrabhushan, thank you, ma. So you put a proposal of everybody from your side. So first subject, later other things. No problem. Complete it. Right. Understand that process. First pick it up 10 and 20. Result is obtained. Yes, ma. Next month, the new Python batch will start, ma. Next month, new Python batch will start. Next month. So you also put a inquiry in the office so that they will send you the message to you. Right. Yes, ma. That's what. 2 slots are going to become empty. One Django batch. That's what. 4 batches are supposed to start. Advanced Java, then Django, one core Java, and one Python. Yes, ma. That's what I am waiting for it. We'll take care, ma. We'll take care. Because I am taking all of the things 10 hours together overall. Yes, ma. Karthik, I will tell you. Ashish Kumar, I will tell you, ma. Yes, Django batch, we will tell you that. Yes. Yes, ma. Please switch off your videos, ma. From morning onwards, from 4 o'clock onwards, I am requesting you. Okay, Subhashish, caller. Okay, converting ordinary number into equal Roman number. Okay, tomorrow is a Saturday, na? I will tell you that code. Compulsory, I will tell you that code, ma. Subhashish, tomorrow I will tell you that code. Ravi Kumar Raj, you join, ma. No problem. You join. You can join. Ravi Kumar Raj, you join. You can join now itself. No problem. Okay, now we will go for the program. So program we will go for it, and the time is almost over. In tomorrow's class, I will teach this program. Tomorrow's class, I will teach this program. Plus some more programs I will teach. And I will teach you that Roman number, ordinary number in number to Roman number also. I will show you that. Ordinary number to Roman number also, I will tell you that code. So don't worry about it. Right. Fine. So it is done. Next we will go for tomorrow's class, this complete program, and then next we will go for other kind of programs related to this